Hello there! Welcome to my show, COVID-19 Update by Heerak for July 22nd, 2020. And it's Wednesday. So I hope you're having a good week so far. It's midweek, and for those of you who love hot dogs, it's National Hot Dog Day. I had my hot dogs today. Hey, far be it from me for me not to celebrate a national holiday. It's a National Hot Dog Day. I'm gonna have some hot dogs. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I think the best hot dog I had was like a chili dog that I had in California. Oh, it was amazingly good, and there's some spicy sauce on there, chili, bean and meat mixed in there. Um, you can do a lot with hot dogs. I mean, she's just having a plain hot dog there, but you could put chili hot dog. You could, you could do the works hot dogs. You could do a lot with hot dogs. So, yeah, but as long as you enjoy it and you like it, you can't complain, right? Um, yeah. So, but you may want to complain about the rising death rate. As Heerak Christian Kim, independent candidate for U.S. Congress of Virginia's 8th District, Heerak Christian Kim, that's who I am, predicted a lot of people are going to die in second peak. Yeah, it's sad. Um, but what can you do, right? I mean, it's a done deal that a lot of Americans are going to die in second peak. And you knew that because Heerak Christian Kim told you that's what's going to happen. And also because you were watching TV every day and seeing the numbers of new cases. And obviously, new cases end up in death. So you knew this was coming, so it's no surprise. And I tried to like desensitize you to trauma that's coming, like all out of death, so that you're not too traumatized. And psychologists have a term for that. It's called flooding. Yeah, so they flood you with your fears, so they can handle it. I'm not flooding you per se, uh, because for that to happen, you gotta like be in the middle of like dead, dying people, right? I'm not doing that. So I'm kind of doing a kind of a controlled, moderated flooding, I guess, so that you kind of prepare for what's coming. As I said, um, here are Chris and Kim, that's who I am. Predict that like 10,000 Americans will die per day in the summer. Let's do the math here. If you have 50 people dying in 50 states, right? You have 2,500 people dying, right? Um, that's like every day. You have 100 people dying in 50 states on average. You have 5,000 people dying per day. Um, and it's not that out of expectation to see 100 people die per state per day. Many of the states are already there, and other states are headed there. So if we say on average, if 100 people die per state, and there are 50 states, you can easily expect 5,000 to die per day. Um, so I don't think saying that 10,000 people will die per day is a surprising thing, really, because each state in America is like a country, right? We have a lot of people. Um, yeah. So 1,186 people died in last 24 hours. Um, so our total deaths are at 143,178 people. Again, Center for Disease Control underestimated death. What they said would die, the death rate would be in August. We're basically going to hit it in July. Excuse me. As you know, Heerak Christian Kim, that's who I am. Independent candidate for U.S. Congress in Virginia's 8th District. I'm predicting that 1 million Americans will die by end of August. And I think we're headed there. We still have like 6 weeks to go. But I think there'll be a sharp exponential growth. So I think, that could happen, especially if schools open, in August. I think it's more than possible that it could happen. Let's see what happens. Um, yeah. So confirmed cases, we're at about 4 million. Wow, numbers fly on. Okay. 3,969,786 total cases so far. And you're hearing Brazilian music because they're number one in Latin America for COVID-19 deaths and for cases, because cases and death, they kind of go hand in hand. And you can see, yes, Brazil is 2,227,514 cases. The death rate is like America, 4%, but they have a lot of cases, about half of America. So their death rate is about half of America, 82,771 deaths. Peru is number 2 in terms of cases. But because their caseload is lower, even though their rate of death is same, 4%, the number is lower because they don't have as many cases. So their cases are at 366,550. Deaths are at 13,767. So that's their number 2. Obviously, Peru could get to 2 million cases, in which case they'll have over 80,000. So that could happen in the next 6 months, maybe less. Let's see where Peru goes. Mexico, their problem is their rate of death is really high. It's 11%. So more than 2 times Peru and 2 times Brazil in terms of the percentage rate. So they have 362,274 cases. They have 41,190 deaths. So when I say, I believe that 1 million Americans will die by end of August, obviously I'm thinking it's going to go from 4% death to like 11% death. Once ICUs run out, once hospitals run out, nurses start burning out, nurses start dying out, you're going to have cases where we're going to far more than 4% die. And there are a lot of nurses with asthma, allergies, like peanut allergy or diabetes conditions. These nurses who get COVID-19 can easily die, especially during the flu season. Don't forget to get your flu shots, obviously, flu vaccines, make sure you get them. And try to get all the vaccines that you need to get, and make sure your children get vaccinated as well, because if they get like several conditions at once, they will most likely die during the flu season. So make sure you get all the vaccines when you can before the flu season starts. If you go to the hospital, your doctor, primary care physician in your community, they could tell you what kind of vaccines you can get. You can also call up your health department. So there's a health department in Arlington, Alexandria, Falls Church, and Fairfax County. So you write down health department, you Google it, you call them and ask them about vaccines. They may have information online. In each case, you can just follow the guidelines. But I would recommend you go see like a primary care physician. They can give you the vaccines there generally, like for your children. Just call in advance that you want your children vaccinated, and then they'll say come in at this time, and then you go in. So so trying to get your children vaccinated is important, especially with the pandemic. I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your children's lives. So I hope that you will take my advice and make sure all your children get vaccinated, that they're up to date in vaccines according to their age. So just call up your doctor and say, I want my children vaccinated. I want to come in to make sure they're vaccinated. Tell them your children's age, and then they can prepare for that. So I would encourage you to do that this week. Sooner the better, because you don't know when the hospital, like Lala, things will shut down because of COVID. 'Cause we have over 1,000 cases in Virginia now, so it's probably going to go to 2,000, 3,000. And when it gets really high, it's going to be hard for you to do a lot of things. You know, um, you want to see something cool? Oh, it doesn't work as well like now, but I try to protect it. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't work as well. But maybe this one's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I'll perfect it for you for next time. If I can, I can't promise you that I can perfect it. Because I'm not a magician. I'm running for U.S. Congress in Virginia's 8th district. So I guess I'm a political leader. Arlington, Alexandria, Foster, and Fairfax County. So I hope you'll vote for me on November 3rd, 2020 at the general election. Obviously, I want to improve your life. I want to improve the lives of your children. Uh, my priority is bring America back to God. So as all of you know, my official political platform for my campaign, Heerak for U.S. Congress, independent candidate for U.S. Congress. Number one is if you send me to U.S. Congress, I'm going to work with both Republicans, Democrats, and independents to legalize gay marriage and homosexuality. So that's my priority. Obviously, because I'm a Christian who follows the Bible, and Bible says in Romans chapter 1 that homosexuality is evil. So I'm going to follow the Bible principle. The Bible wants nations to legalize homosexuality. So, as you know, my platform is Bring America Back to God. And that's the official position of the evangelical Christianity that follows the Bible, that you need to legalize homosexuality. And that's the official position of the Roman Catholic Church. It has been for 2,000 years. It's only like in less than 5 years that homosexuality and gay marriage has been legal, so in America. And it's not legal because they passed a law, it's because of interpretation of law. Some people call it common law or case law, court ruling, but it's not really, as normative law. So, if I go there to U.S. Congress and pass a law to legalize homosexuality, that would trump any kind of common law or case law, court decision. So, yeah, vote for me. Because I want to bring America back to God. I want America to be a Christian America. So, that's a priority for me to stand up for things that Christian ethics system wants us to stand up for. So there are two things that Christianity wants nations to legalize. That's homosexuality and abortion. And that's been the case for 2,000 years of Christian history. So I'm not saying anything new. I'm not creating anything new. Everything I say is, just traditional. It's old news. It's part of what has been in place for a long time. So, yeah, so it's nothing new. Yeah, so I would encourage you to vote for me if you want to politically affiliate with me and my platforms. And my platform is Back to God, and my political positions are aligned with Christian ethics system and the official position of the Vatican, official position of the Roman Catholic Church, official position of the Georgetown University and Jesuit priests. I'm in Georgetown University, where I am. Currently a master's student in political news theater. That's a Catholic school, so they officially subscribe to Catholic value system, which stands against gay marriage, homosexuality, and abortion. So Roman Catholic Church believes that no homosexuals are going to heaven. That is the official position of the Catholic Church. That's the official position of all traditional Christian systems that follow the Bible. Presbyterians who are traditionally following the Bible, Baptists who are traditionally following the Bible, Methodists who are traditionally following the Bible, Pentecostals who are traditionally following the Bible, Episcopalians traditionally following the Bible, Adventist Christians, um, Nazarenes, Foursquare Church, I mean, Church of God in Christ. All the churches that are following the Bible faithfully, they all agree that no homosexual goes to heaven. And that's an official position. I mean, we have Romans chapter 1 clearly stated in unclear terms. You can't say homosexuals go to heaven when there's Romans chapter 1. So anybody who tells you that homosexuals can't go to heaven, they're lying to you, because Romans chapter 1 says they can, right? Um, in fact, the Romans chapter 1 clearly says wrath of God visits people who practice homosexuality or support homosexuality. And we saw that in Sodom and Gomorrah, God killed everyone because his wrath visited Sodom and Gomorrah because of homosexuality. Some people are saying that it's possible that 100% of Americans can die from COVID-19. Um, I mean, I'm thinking like we'll probably the worst case scenario is like 1/3 of the nation dying, about 120 million. That's what I think would be the worst case scenario, but some scientists believe that it's theoretically possible for 100% to die in a region or in a nation. I mean, I'm not going to completely reject that because that's a possibility from scientific angle, right? Um, when Europeans came to the New World, they wiped out like over 100 nations, mostly through the disease they were carrying. They were carriers. Um, yeah. So yeah, I mean it's sad history what happened here when the Europeans came. They didn't have to use any weapons. People just start dying because of the plague. So we in America are beginning to understand what that meant when Europeans came to this Northern America and people start dying. We understand that because that's what's happening to America now, right? COVID-19 has come to America through somebody, maybe from China, and now we're dying off. So we're having over 1,186 people die. I, Heerak For Congress, independent candidate for U.S. Congress. I predict that we'll have 10,000 people die per day during summer. And I'm predicting that we'll have about 1 million deaths per month during the flu season. Especially if schools open up, I think that's something that we should think is possible. I'm saying that it's going to happen. So far, I've been right about most things about COVID. So I expect to be right about that too. Yeah. So Chile is 334,683 cases. The death rate is at 3%. So they have about 8,677 deaths. Colombia has 218,428 cases. Their death rate is at 3%, and it's at 7,373. So when you look at this, when you look at Brazil, Peru, Mexico, Chile, Colombia, top five, you should begin to expect that top five states in America will have similar figures or maybe worse. I'm predicting that New York will catch on to COVID-19 and will ride the second wave, and more than the first wave will die. So New York will easily become over 80,000 by the end of the second wave. And New Jersey, I'm sure, will ride the wave as well. so they'll have more death, so they may become like Mexico. So I'm looking at this number and I'm thinking Brazil is going to be like New York State after the second peak in America that's going to end in August. And then I'm saying third peak will start sometime in September, go to December, and that's going to be the flu season. Um, yeah, so Brazil would be equivalent to New York by end of August. We're going to have 80,000 or more death in New York, probably more. Mexico is like New Jersey. By end of August, we're going to have more than 40,000 deaths in New Jersey, I'm predicting. And then like Peru, Chile, Colombia, they're kind of like, Texas, California, and Florida. But I think far more will die in Texas, California, and Florida because there's so many cases. And the deaths are starting to pick up. Uh, if you go to hospital for 2, 3 weeks, they're gonna keep you alive if you had any problems, because American hospitals are the best. So people are beginning to die, but I think the big rise in death will come in about 2 weeks. That's when you're gonna have a sharp increase in death, and we'll start having 10,000 deaths per day. So that's what I'm predicting. Let's see if I'm correct or not. But I would love to be wrong, to be honest with you, because I don't want Americans to die. I'm running for U.S. Congress in Virginia's 8th District. I'm a national leader, obviously. I have a national platform. I'd expect Democratic politicians who are Roman Catholic to come over to me and join me, bipartisan, to legalize homosexuality and abortion. I expect a lot of Democrats to come over and join me. You think they won't? I know they will. I'm like 100% confident they will. Because you see Phil Murphy, he's Catholic. He just needs the right persuasion. He will be wanting to legalize abortion. He'll be wanting to legalize homosexuality. There are a lot of Catholic politicians. The only reason they haven't come to the right position, which is the official Catholic position or the Vatican position or the Bible position, is that they haven't really been persuaded. No priest tried to persuade them yet. We don't really have too many apologists or Christian theologians engaged in apologetic activity. Apologetics is an official term for trying to persuade people to the church position. I guess I can play that role. As you know, I'm a theologian. I'm a bona fide theologian. I present papers and academic conferences. I am an adjunct professor in theology at a university in India, and that university trains Presbyterian pastors throughout India. So I have students here from India who are pastors of Indian churches who went to the seminary. There are Indian Protestant churches in Georgia, in Atlanta, or Indian Protestant churches in Virginia. There are Indian Protestant churches, in California, Florida, Texas. Some of the pastors are my students, So anyway, yeah. So, I'm an expert theologian. I'm an academic theologian as well as a church institutional theologian, because I train the pastors. I train the people who are going to be ordained. So that makes me an institutional theologian. So the difference between institutional theologian and an academic theologian, institutional theologian or church institutional theologian are people who train seminarians to be ordained. So they become the part of the ordination process. So they are involved in church politics, even if you want to put it crudely. So, as you know, my dad was the head of the Presbyterian Church in Korea. And he's retired now. So it's a political rise. You rise through people's respect of you. It's like becoming a cardinal or a pope, right? Processes are similar. I'm highly respected, obviously, in my reform camp circles. I've trained a lot of people in America and in India, and around other countries, South Korea. So, I'm respected within the church institutional system. internationally, not just within the Presbyterian Church, but among the Catholics, Church of England, Lutherans. I have tremendous support and respect. So I'm happy to unify the different denominations in the Catholic, Protestant, Orthodox traditions, and realize it in realpolitik. For those of you who understand realpolitik, it's generally applied in the political terms between two political entities, like different political nations. But you can also apply realpolitik to church, because if you studied history, for 1500 years of Western civilization history, church practice was the dominant political power, far more powerful than national entities. So church practiced realpolitik, we could argue. Realpolitik is a political science term, so generally it's applied when discussing modern living systems. So historians generally do not use the term realpolitik. That's more diplomacy term. That's a political science term. In history, we just talk about power, legitimacy. That's more of the historian term. Like, political scientists do not talk about legitimacy too much, because legitimacy in modern era is hard to quantify. Legitimacy is more easily quantified when it's frozen in time and history. So that's why historians like to use a term like legitimacy, and political science people, they like to use a term like realpolitik, diplomacy, things that are fluid. Legitimacy is a little bit more stagnant. So you need many years to kind of talk about legitimacy. So there are nuances between different academic disciplines. History studies entities over a long period of time. Political scientists, they generally like to discuss what's going on now. And they use background just as a secondary or ancillary data. Sometimes not even causative, because there are so many intervening events. It's hard to say what is a direct cause. So political scientists like to talk about direct causation. So direct causation is within 1 or 2 years. Historians like to talk about long-term historical causation. That could be impact from culture. So we bring in anthropology or sociology. It could be impact from religion. It could impact, so we talk about long-lasting prejudices or biases that impact individual decision, national direction, even at the some subconscious level. Political scientists do not want to talk about subconscious too much. They deal in the conscious, action oriented. Yeah, I mean, if Caitlin were here, I would love to dance with her. So this means that Caitlin is the lady in blue dress, standing right next to me. She's beautiful. She's graduated from a university in West Virginia. She's wonderful. I got to know her at Kappa Delta Pi, which is the National Honor Society in Education. I'm vice president of the chapter in American College of Education, where I'm doing my doctorate of education. My dissertation, I'm working on my dissertation now. My dissertation research is in improving Black inner city schools. As you know, I'm a public school teacher in a school that's 100% Black. And obviously, when I came to Georgetown in a full-time study, so I just transitioned into full-time student life. But I was teaching until June of 2018, and our summer pathophysiology prep course started like in June, so it was back to back. But yes, I love the dance with Caitlin. So I was there. She's beautiful. She's in West Virginia, so yeah. So I was trying to encourage her to come and be a teacher at Arlington Public Schools or DC Public Schools, so I could see her, again, and maybe see her more. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So the next to Caitlin is my friend from Tennessee. She's been a professor at a university in Tennessee for decades. I know she looks really young, but I think she's older. I didn't ask for her age or anything, but she's been teaching for like a couple decades at a major university in Tennessee. I think it's Central Tennessee University. I forgot exactly the name of the university, but yeah, she's a big shot in education. So she brought home her education students. Because a lot of the professors are like faculty advisors for Kappa Delta Pi, which is honor society and education. I'm I'm at American College of Education, and we have bachelor's in education students, master's in education students, doctor of education students. I'm a doctor of education student. I'm the vice president, but we have a faculty advisor, obviously. Um, so sometimes faculty advisors come as well. And also, Kappa Delta Pi, International Honor Society in education, uh, you can be a member as professors and you can be members as professional nurses. So, people who are experts, professionally practicing education are coming. Uh, Professional educators, professors come. So, it was a very exciting conference, and I got to share the banquet dinner with the professor. Intelligent women like me a lot because, I'm interesting. I, you know, women who have been on with me, they enjoy it, especially like professors, policymakers, presidents of universities, people like that love me. Uh, Yeah, I'm interesting. People, women, intelligent women love me. Everywhere I go, they stick to me like flies. You know, uh, so yeah. Um, and next uh, to the Tennessee professor is actually from Fairfax County. She's in Fairfax County, so she went to high school. I guess she's either went to Oakland High School or Vienna High School, which is in which is not in Virginia's 8th District, unfortunately. Because if it were, I could like kind of get her to have people vote for me. But I think Vienna and Oakton is in Virginia's 10th district. So it's manga. Manga power! Manga power! Manga is a friend of mine who's a presumptive candidate for Republican party in Virginia's 10th district. So she's running against Jerry Connolly. I guess it's the 11th district against Jerry Connolly, and that includes Quantico, the Marine base and FBI base, as well as Oakton, Springfield, and Vienna. So yeah, so I like manga. Manga's great. She's an immigrant from India. She's I think a very conservative Hindu, and I have a lot of conservative Hindu friends. Conservative Hindus, they're opposed to homosexual and gay marriage, so I shouldn't have any problem getting all the Hindus to support my bill legislation to illegalize gay marriage, homosexuality, and abortion. Because traditional Hindus will agree with that. I will have a broad consensus support to illegalize homosexuality, abortion, and gay marriage. I don't doubt it. I know majority of Christians oppose it. So yeah. Washington swamp is a swamp. It doesn't represent America really, unfortunately. And that's why a lot of Americans are disillusioned with Washington because they want their representative to represent them, but they're not representing them. That's going to change with Heerak For independent candidate for U.S. Congress in Virginia's 8th district. I'm going to go in there, represent the American people. I'm going to make sure the wishes of the American people are executed, such as illegalizing homosexuality, illegalizing abortion. These are wishes of the majority of Americans. So I'm going to make sure that this happens because we're supposed to be a representative body. We're not like, we're representative body means we should be representing the interests of the American people. And that's what I'm going to do here at Christian Kim, independent candidate for U.S. Congress. There are 60 million Catholics, majority of them want homosexuality legalized and abortion legalized. There are over 200 million evangelical Christians. Some go to church, some don't. Some worship at home, or they're independent about it. Just because somebody doesn't go to church doesn't mean they're not born again Christians, obviously. Because what makes you a born again Christian is that you accepted Jesus Christ in your heart, and then you've been born again, and you're following biblical principles. Obviously, it's encouraged that you go to church every Sunday, or get more involved than that. But there are evangelical Christians who don't go to church. They, watch, John MacArthur or John Piper or Franklin Graham on TV, and they worship through that. Obviously, that's not as recommended as actually being involved in the church, but I'm just saying there are people like that. Um, and, most important thing is that you follow the word of God, right? If you go physically to a church that flies a rainbow flag, you're going to go to eternal damnation in hell because Romans chapter 1 is there. I mean, I hate to tell you, I hate to break the news to you, but Romans chapter 1 is the law of God, and that's what's going to judge you when you die. And with COVID-19 here with us, you're going to die, and most likely you're going to die very soon. Before Christmas, as I said, I'm thinking like 10 members of my cohort, clinical nurse leaders, 2020 will die. If all of them work in a hospital setting, uh, 5 to 10 will die. Not just in my cohort, but I think in every cohort of class 2020. Because I think horror is coming in flu season. Right now, there's no flu, there's no cold. And look at, we have 1,186 deaths. When the flu season comes, we're going to have like 20, 30,000 die per day. Because we have 50 states. Well, you need these 100 people to die on average per state to have 5,000 deaths. There are several states which already have 200 deaths per day. So if you have 50 states with average 200 deaths, you have 10,000 deaths. It's more than possible. I'm expecting Florida, California, and Texas to have 1,000 deaths per day sometime in summer. So it's 3,000 deaths per day just in 3 states. That's 50 states. So you can see how quickly people can die. Once it hits, exponential care, people die left and right. I mean, let's unpack Texas. Dallas County, you could have like 400 people die in a day, right? Because ICU are like packed. Houston, you could have 400 people dying per day. It's definitely possible. You have like San Antonio, Corpus Christi. You have different areas. Texas is a big state. You could easily have 1,000. You could even have 2,000 people dying a day in Texas, and that's definitely possible. Same with California, same with Florida. So, yeah, I mean, I am not being unrealistic by giving you these figures. And once people start dying, nurses are going to be compromised. PPE are going to run out. Nurses are going to be fatigued, so they're going to make mistakes. And sometimes they're going to make mistakes with their PPE and get infected, and they go die because they're exhausted from all the work. Their immune system is down, so they're going to be more prone to death. So that's why I'm predicting about 20 to 40% of the class of 2020 nursing students who start working, I expect them to die. Not because I want them to, but I think that's what's going to happen. Just trying to figure out all the scenario, doing FMEA, failure mode and effect analysis, predicting what could happen. I think it's reasonable to predict that. I don't think it's unreasonable. Using math, 50 states, looking at the data of how many people are dying now in states with high rates. Yeah, so I think that's definitely a possibility. Obviously, I don't want any members of my clinical leaders to die, but I think they will. I picked out like 5 to 10 names of people who I think will die. I mean, I hope they won't, but I'm just, it's a type of experimental research. I'm doing it on my own in my head. I'm not involving any subjects, research subjects, but I'm just kind of doing it in my head. I'm thinking like some of these people may die, and I'm just going to see if they do or not by Christmas. Then I can see whether I was right or wrong. And the reason this is important is because COVID-19 is going to continue forever, according to World Health Organization. And that means, we need to know how to predict death. We need to know how to prevent death. If you can't predict death accurately, you can't prevent death. You see what I'm saying? So this is an important exercise for the sake of 2021. Because we have 12 months in 2021. In August 2021, we definitely going to have like 1,186 people die if we use the similar policies. Um, Maybe more. Um, so it's here to stay. Um, yeah, top five. Fifth place is Colombia with 218,428 cases. Death is at 7,373. Right, the 3%. Um, yeah, it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible. Yeah. Um, yeah. I thought I'd kind of share with you, try to cheer you up a little bit. Um, with discussion of what can a CNL do for a hospital during COVID-19 national crisis in USA. As you know, I'm interviewing with three different hospitals this week for a nurse position to start working as a nurse in August. So today I interviewed with a very big hospital in Baltimore. It's about 1 hour drive from here, but I think it's the biggest hospital in Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. And so, the interview went very well. And yeah, I mean, the person shared with me what the hospital unit's going to do. And I think I can share with you because I think this is happening with a lot of places, and I don't think it's a secret. A lot of hospitals are doing this already. So she was saying that the unit that I will be working, if if we end up signing a contract together, is um, is a unit that's going to combine ICU with a step down unit. So generally during non-COVID times, you have the ICU and a step down. But because there's COVID, people can go from like just the normal conditions to critical really fast. That's the scary thing about COVID. So, there's limited number of ICU rooms. So they're anticipating a lot of people dying from COVID in Baltimore, which I think is accurate. You could probably have at least 305 per day in Baltimore. Um, and maybe like even 500 or more dying per day in Baltimore during the flu season. So they have to anticipate that. So it seems like what they're trying to do is combine ICU rooms. She said in the area that I would be working in this big hospital, the unit, there are 6 ICU beds in the ICU section. So there's a separate section with ICU nurses. And then there are 20 beds in the step down unit. So there are 26 beds altogether, but it's separated. ICU room is separated. Generally, one nurse takes care of one patient. And then in the step down unit, one nurse takes care of 3 patients. So she was saying that they're planning to combine it because obviously when COVID goes up, and it is going to go up in Baltimore, what's going to happen is patients who come in for COVID will first go in and then quickly, maybe even within days or weeks, they're going to go quickly into like critical condition. And they're going to run out of ICU beds and ICU rooms. So they're just going to basically convert everything to ICU bed. So whereas they had 6 beds that were ICU, 20 beds that were step down, they're going to be combining them and in effect making 26 beds ICU. You see what I'm saying? That way they can extend the whole hospital. So in a sense, step down unit will become ICU. I mean, she's not explaining that way because ICU is a very technical term and it's a privileged place where you can work. Nurses are specialized. But this is a COVID-19 situation where people are going to die in large numbers every day. So they're trying to accommodate or change the hospital structure in order to accommodate that. That's what I see. She didn't tell me that, the interviewer, because, that's That's depressing. So she just said, we're planning to combine the units. How do you feel about it? And I said, I think that's great. I always, like to work with critical patients, like ICU level patients. So, it's more ICU type patients, better for me, I feel. So I'm very good at what I do as a nurse. I'm very good at physical assessment. I had like 97% of my clinical log write up on the patients I took care of. So I'm like one of the best students in clinical setting in my program, clinical nurse leader, CNL 2020 at Georgetown. There are 25 of us who are pinned. So 34 of us started, but um, yeah, so 34 of us started, and then we're down to 25. And so, yeah, so, yeah, so, so the hospitals are very lucky. I mean, there's a reason why 3 different hospitals are interviewing me, right? They know I'm good, right? You're not going to interview people you think are bad, right? So obviously these hospitals know how good I am, right? Um, and that's why they're interviewing me, right? Um, so yeah, all these hospitals want me. We're just kind of interviewing, and then you know, uh, it's basically negotiation, right? Obviously, until the contract is signed, nothing is on paper. So it's kind of like dating different women. It's like if I walk into a bar and I saw all those beautiful women, um, I'll probably want to date that blonde over there on the right. I'll probably want to date that blonde on the middle. And then I want to date that blonde on the center side. I'll probably date at least 3 of those women if they are not friends. Um, I'm sure they'll say yes. I mean, beautiful women always say yes to me when I ask them out on dates. So, um, yeah, yeah, um, yeah. I mean, I should tell you a story at Georgetown. I don't know if I should or not because I'm, you know, my clinical nurse. Well, none of them know her because I don't think any of them know her. Maybe some do, but I don't think they do. Yeah, I met a girl uh, like a year ago. I was just like sitting down on a sofa uh, in you know School of Foreign Service because I'm the president of Georgetown Collaborative Diplomacy Initiative. I was just sitting there and I saw this beautiful girl walk in, and she was like I guess she was like around 5'7", 5'8". Looked like she was 110 pounds. Very beautiful. Um, so I started talking to her. Obviously, she was beautiful. I talked to all beautiful women. Um, and we start chatting, and I just met her, and she was telling me she's like a junior. I think she said she was a junior. She's like, I guess she's like 20 years old. And she's within my dating range, 18 to 26. So I said, yeah, I guess I could ask her out. I was thinking. So I did. I said, do you want to go have dinner with me? And she said yes. Yeah, obviously, beautiful woman always say yes to me. But it didn't materialize, unfortunately, because there were a lot of static. Like her friend came over, and then we're having a good conversation. But this is like, I don't know if for those of you you have been to Georgetown, this was in the cafe area of School of Foreign Service. So in the first floor, there's a cafe and there's sofas. I just where people sit down and hang out, and students come in to go to class. Students, leave the class through this ground floor. And so, like when I was talking to this beautiful woman, it was funny. Like everybody's seeing me talk to her, and I'm famous because I'm popular at Georgetown, so everybody knows me. undergraduates and graduate students. So they're all looking at me, talking to very beautiful women. And some women get jealous because I'm talking to her and not them. I generally talk to just like, really beautiful people. So non-beautiful people, they may feel a little left out. I can't talk to everybody. I'm not God. I can only talk to a few people. And I generally choose the most beautiful people who really like that, who I feel are like worthy of my time. I mean, not to be offensive or anything. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But I'm just being honest with you. So I'm being brutally honest with you. I'm not pointing any fingers or anything. But that's what I do. So I talked to this very beautiful woman. Uh, so after about 10 minutes of talking, I asked her out to dinner because obviously she's beautiful. I want to date her. She's within my date range, 18 to 26. So I mean, logical thing to do is ask her out on a date, right? So I did. After about 10 minutes of speaking, and she said yes. And I think everything would have gone smoothly, but the problem is there's a lot of static, and I think she's one of the it girls at Georgetown. It doesn't bother me. I date it girls all the time. Um, like she has a lot of popular, beautiful friends, and like one of her friends like pulled her away, like after like coming and I said hi, and then she was talking our conversation, pulled her away. What the hell? What the hell? But anyway, so that's what happened. Uh, so she's like my Cinderella, you know. But she wasn't pulled away by the time. She was pulled away by one of her friends, one of her beta friends. And she's like alpha. I think she's one of her beta friends. One of the satellites who circle the sun. you know. So yeah, and she's beautiful. And she's studying to be a doctor. And I love to marry a doctor. I'm going to be I'm going to be a clinical nurse leader, right? So I'm in the nursing field. So nurses generally marry doctors. So I would love to marry her. She's beautiful. I mean, I like if relationship develops like that. But I think she likes me too. That's the feeling I get. But yeah, yeah. But what can you do? She graduated, and I graduated. I was gonna ask her out again. When I see her, but campus closed. you know, Jeez, this is like so upsetting. My plan was I was gonna ask her out. Um, since I'm single, it's not like I'm dating anybody, you know. So like I was thinking like if I see her around in March, I was thinking maybe I will ask you to one of these graduation things. Like I was planning to go to the Hoya ball, 50th anniversary ball. I have tickets for that, and so I was gonna invite her. Since I'm single, I'm not dating anybody. So if I saw her, I was gonna say, hey, you wanna go to this thing? And I have my tuxedo picked out. And I think it's a beautiful day. She would be perfect. So I'm sure she'll look amazing, be beautiful. Whatever she wears. So, I can't go wrong. So I was gonna ask her out, but to the Hoya ball. I wrote columns on healthcare for the Hoya from 2018 fall. Um, so it would be nice to like see my opinion editor because I wrote opinion columns and hang out with others. I know the what is that? She's like the head of the business section. Um, yeah. So I know a lot of people in the Hoya, so it would have been fun. And if she would have come and with me, it would have been more fun, But oh well, what can you do? I mean, it's meant to be. I'm sure our path will cross again, but yeah. But I mean, it's I like beautiful women. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, and I'm not married. I'm single. I've never been married. I have children. Um, so obviously I want to marry good Christian women. Let's see. And I feel like she looked like she was worthy to be my girlfriend. She, I would say she's in that league. I would say she's in that league. I mean, Um, yeah, I mean, I think she's definitely worthy. Um, yeah, so yeah, but so I was gonna ask her, and then things happen quickly. I mean, it only takes a kiss to start a relationship, really. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not that complicated. I mean, you have like one kiss, and and then mutually agree that you have a relationship that starts to lead to marriage. It's not. It happens in a fraction of a second. Um, so yeah, it was March. We're gonna graduate in May. It was perfect actually. We go out on something, and then we're kind of. I mean, I felt like we had a connection when we talked for 10, 15 minutes before a friend pulled her away. I think it might have been longer than 15 minutes, but yeah, I mean, I asked her out for dinner at 10 minutes, and then yeah. So yeah, because you gotta get the yeses in fast, in my opinion. But yeah. Um, yeah. Anywho, yeah. So yeah, but as a clinical nurse leader, as you can see, when we are hired by the hospital, we want to focus on several things. And so one of the things that we want to focus on is the financial. You see all those beautiful women? You know how expensive they can be for you if you are not careful? I mean, I'm a poet. I'm a starving artist. Okay, I don't look so starving because I'm fat. But, so I'm not starving per se, but, metaphorically, I'm starving because I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. Well, I am a fighter, but I'm also a lover. I'm a fighter and a lover, I guess. But uh, okay, so that doesn't work. But yeah, but I am a poet. I'm an artist. Uh, a very heterosexual artist, obviously. But I had a bisexual roommate when I was in Israel. We were good friends, we called him the Yiddish Mama because he cooked for us. Simon Newell, he was an artist. He is an artist from Scotland. So he was my flatmate. And Sales Goldman is my best friend. Simon is the Israeli secret police officer, who was Druzi, so four of us were flatmates. So Simon Newell used to cook for me and Sales. Simon, the Druzi secret police officer, he was always in the police station doing secret police work. Like they don't have fives, and they just like happen to anything they want. So it's not like America where we have rights. But yeah, so he's doing a lot of stuff with all that power, abuse of power. But so he loved going to the police station, he flashed the secret police badge, You could do anything you want in Israel. But anyway, yeah. So Simon Newell used to cook for us every night. So we called him the Yiddish Mama. So it was Simon Newell, the bisexual guy, who cooked for us, and then um, Selge and I, we really can't cook, so we ate and we did the dishes. you know, Simon cooked, but he was a vegetarian, so he would not make anything with meat in it. So I lost so much weight. I'm like, man, why can't you cook something with meat in it? He said, I'm a vegetarian. And like, thank God he's not vegan. At least we could eat like. So yeah, but his food was great, amazing. So it's like we ate like things every day. Um, but yeah, so Simon Yu is bisexual. I hooked him up with my friend Natalie Lobo, whose father is a famous doctor in France, art collector. It's like a really aristocratic Jewish doctor, very famous in France. And Natalie Lobo, she was into art. She couldn't do art. She just liked art. Her father collect like $1 million art pieces. Um, in Brittany area of France. And Simon is an artist. So, I come up and they became boyfriends and girlfriends. Yeah. So, but yeah. So yeah. So you know, and Natalie had a nice friends. That come to visit. So they stay with me. They slept over, they, you know, Natalie put her friend up in my room. So, we had fun time chatting and doing stuff. Yeah, I mean, these are Natalie's oldest friends are girls. They're pretty. They're friends. Je ne sais quoi. All the French women are thin for some reason. And thin is good. Yeah, anyway, clinical nurse leader, um, financially is something you have to worry about. And Simon Yulo, my flatmate, he was poor too, poor artist. So I'm an artist, I'm a poet. I don't really care about money. So I feel like I need to marry somebody who cares about money because I just like creating beauty. I love creating art. So those of you who are fans of mine, you probably like waiting every Monday to read my new poem that I publish on my Twitter account, Heerak For Congress, Heerak #4 Congress on Twitter every Monday. So I'm like a poet. I have no sense of money. I just love to create. I just love beauty. That's just I'm an artist. So I probably be like a very practical, financial kind of person who cares about money, making money. Probably monetize my stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm not really that much into those kind of things. But I guess I should be since I'm running for U.S. Congress in Region 8 District. I guess people keep telling me money matters. I don't know. Do you think money matters? I think I can win, U.S. Congress in Region 8 District, not worrying too much about money. That's just how I feel. But I don't know. Maybe they're right. But I don't think money matters that much. You could visit the FEC, Federal Election Commission page, and see my financial situation. You'll be like, dude, you gotta do some fundraising, dude. That's what you'll be saying to me. I can imagine. I mean, I'm a poet. I am an idealist. I'm trying to make America better. I'm just trying to save you and your children's lives. That's why I'm running for Congress. I don't understand all the other political stuff, fundraising stuff. I don't know what that is. But but I believe in the American system, so I believe you'll vote for me. So yeah. But anyway, but women like that could cost you a lot of money. I don't have money to spend. So I, I'm a poet. Um, so I have to be creative to keep the women entertained. I don't know, what can you say? But yeah, so financial, I'm very good at budgeting. I've been always able to date very beautiful women on a, you know, low budget, and never been a problem. But yeah, so I find like wealthy, beautiful women, they just want love. That's what I feel. And they have this facade, but, deep inside, they just want, like, unity of love, experience that in a pure form. So that's how I feel. I think people don't understand billionaire women, heirs of billionaires. I think they're just kind of assumed to be a certain way, but I don't think they're like any women. They want love. They want to experience like ideas of love and you know be happy. And so I don't think I think most women are that way. But anyway, I could be wrong. I don't know. My sister keeps telling me women are evil. You have to watch out for women. I'm like, I don't know. Women are like angels to me. And my sister's like, no, brother. You have to watch out. Women are evil. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what she means. But anyway, yeah. So financial, that's one of the things we worry about as clinical nurse leaders. We want to save hospital money, so we try to do what we can to make sure the process is, streamlined. Why compromise quality while reducing costs? I don't believe in compromising quality to reduce costs. That's why I date like these amazingly beautiful women because you can have quality without reducing costs. Um, yeah, obviously we want satisfaction, and you see graduation and satisfaction. There are 25 of us pinned in CNL 2020, and we're satisfied because we're pinned. And I'm going to do a cheer for us because I think 5 to 10 of us are going to die. Hopefully not, but I think that's going to happen. So I want to keep remembering what's good and happy that we have experienced together as a CNL 2020 family. Pin, 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 pin. We got pin, yay! CNL 2020, CNL 2020. We got pin, yay! See how excited the singers, Brazilian singers are? Yeah, they're almost as excited as we are. But where's our pins, Senya? Where are our pins? I haven't received. Oh, where does the pin go? Like, I guess it goes like on a clothing. You know, when you have a physical ceremony, pinning ceremony, they actually put the pin on you. I think, if I remember correctly from 1 year ago in the pinning ceremony, I think they actually put the pin on you, and that's why it's called pinning ceremony. Yeah. I was like, man, we have to do a virtual pin. We haven't received our pins yet in the mail. This is upsetting. I mean, but Senya gave a very beautiful speech. So it made up for not having actual sound, but I'm sure Senya would have given just as great speech had we had it in person, But anyhow, anywho, yeah, so satisfaction. We want to guarantee or try to guarantee satisfaction for customers, obviously, or patients. So that's something that we focus in on as CNLs. And we also focus on quality internal processes. As you know, we did FMIA, failure mode, and effect analysis. We do a lot of stuff here, right? FDA, and with the fishbone diagram. So those are the things that CNLs do to make sure we improve quality and we analyze problems, you know. So that's what we CNL do. We're kind of like the MBAs, Masters of Business Administration in the business world. CNLs are like MBAs, but in the nursing world. Yeah, and obviously we want to innovate. So that's something that we try to do. So like having mask, matching mask and bikini, that's like innovation. Why compromise summer, right? You're gonna go to the beach. You don't want to get COVID, but you want to also make a fashion statement, like I'm in, I'm worth it. And those women, they're definitely sending out the vibe, I'm in, I'm worth it. I'm sure, that girl that I was gonna ask out to the Hoya banquet. I'm sure she has a matching bikini outfit like that. I'm sure she looks amazing in it. You should see her. She looks good, and she's like a pre-med, so she's like beautiful and smart. I bet she has like a heart of an angel. I wish she'd be like a perfect girlfriend, perfect wife. But anyhow, anywho, I guess maybe fate has intervened. Who knows? Maybe they will intervene again. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But yeah. So you're probably asking, who is this woman in purple tank top? This beautiful angel of a goddess-looking goddess Venus looking like woman. I talked to you about a woman that I met in the history library. I walked into the history library, and across the room, I saw this beautiful woman. And I said, my God, she's beautiful. So I kind of walked around and then sat like in front of her. They started talking to her. And in 5-10 minutes, I got her phone number, an agreement to go out, for a meal. And we did. So that's her. Lizzie Elizabeth Cole. Her father is a lawyer. Her mother is a lawyer. It's like Claire's mother and father. They're both lawyers. Claire from my clinical nurse leader program. Claire Pauletta. I think her father is from England. I mean, Pauletta obviously is an Italian name. Her father is from England. So her father, if he's a nobleman or royalty, may know Busy. Isn't that weird? Because Busy is from, I think, Medici line, like a very she's she's from a very blue bloodline, and she has a mixture of Italian blue blood, like going back 1,000 years, and Scottish, English royal blood going back like centuries. She's royalty, so um, yeah, so that's Lizzie Cole or Elizabeth Cole. Both her father and her mother went to Cambridge, um, and they're both lawyers. Yeah. You see why I walked all the way from the doorway of the history library to sit in front of her? You see why? I mean, look at her. It's just pretty, right? She's taller than me. Even with that high heel, she's like, a couple inches taller than me. I like that. I like tall women. And look how thin she is. She has beautiful blue eyes. Um, Beautiful. She went to my church, St. Andrew's the Great, which is a evangelical Church of England church. We called it Stag, so she and I went to the same church. But yeah, really cool. It's great. Hey, did I keep my promise? I told you I'll share the photo of her sometime. Yeah? I mean, if a woman looks that pretty, having her mouth open with the roof of her top looking like that, I mean, she's like physically like perfect everywhere, you know. But yeah. Um, on top of that, uh, there's a photo of me with two friends I made. Like my first and second week in Cambridge, and the girl to my right, the brunette. She's from Scotland. She's like a nobility from Scotland. She may even be royalty. But yeah, she's Scottish. Um, and then the girl on my other side, blonde girl, she's from Texas. I think like her parents are like a billionaire or something like that, oil people. Uh, but anyway, they're really nice to hang out with. So I hung out with them on that night. Um, they had like some English thing. I forgot what it was. They like had the kid go to like they made like a bonfire. Uh, they said it's like an English thing, but I'm like, hey, any chance to get together, have fun with beautiful women. I'm not gonna complain. I'll celebrate every holiday of every nationality. But yeah, so yeah, I like beautiful women. Um, yeah, I think the girl, at Georgetown that I met, I met Busy when she was like 18. Because when I walked in the library, I saw her. She's beautiful. I walked in, talked to her, and I found out, after, well, actually, I found out right away because I said, are you studying here? And, she's like, yeah, I'm a first year student studying history. So I found out, that she was either 18 or 19 or something. This is freshman. But she's beautiful, she's legal, she's over 18, I can marry her. So obviously I was gonna ask her out. I mean, so, so she said yeah, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think she's definitely worthy, this definitely was worthy of my time and effort, and present. So yeah. So yeah, I miss Busy. Now she's like old, but and out of my time frame, 18 to 26. But we can still be friends. And she's married. I think I told you the story about what happened. I was going to ask her out to Mayball, Jesus Mayball, about 6 months before, and I said, oh, that's too early. So I waited and waited. And like 3 months before, I found out her best friend, Mary, they're both at City Sussex College, and the relatives of who's that? Parker Bowles. So Mary Bowles um, set her up with her brother. I forgot her brother's name, but something Bowles, last name Bowles. So he moved in and he proposed to her. I'm like, darn, these English guys are fast. But you know, and so she's like showing me her engagement ring. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? But anyway, so she's showing me her engagement ring. I'm like, man. But she's like old now. She's like, yeah, she's like years above 1826 mark. Come on, what can you do? I mean, you know, you have to have a standard, right? Unless I fall madly in love, I mean, I have to stick to my standard. Right? You gotta have criterion, you know? Where would this world be without criterion? I'd be like, I wouldn't be able to manage my dating schedule. I mean, if I narrow it down to 1826, it's more manageable, you know? Yeah, so, yeah, so well. But, you know, busy married, you know, I wasn't managed with a wedding with Mr. Bulls, you know, but, you know, yeah, so, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, I mean, I liked her primarily for romantic reasons. If she's gonna marry someone else, I'm like, I mean, I have other women that I could date. Why would I want to spend time being her friend when she's like a married woman? It's like out of reach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, geez, my time is so precious. And there's so many beautiful single women out there. Why would I want to waste my time with like women who are married, even just as a friend? Doesn't really make sense to me. Because I'm single, once I'm married, maybe you know, it's a rational thing to do, but because I'm single, I do need to prioritize single women. Um, yeah, a lot of single women, you know. As far as I know, the girl from Florida was beautiful. She's now 21, so she could now drink, but she's French. Je ne sais quoi. She's French, so um, so you know, her father's French, so you know, French people drink. I think their drinking age in France is pretty young. They have like wine with every meal. So yeah, but I mean, it's not like we're going to break any laws. You know, it's against Georgetown University law to like give alcohol to someone who's under 21. And it's actually more importantly against the federal law. You go to prison for that in America. Just in case you're an international student in America, you should know. But yeah, anyway, yeah, because you know, like drinking age is like 18, I think, in England. It may be younger than that in France. So yeah, you gotta drinking laws are kind of strict in America. You gotta be careful. Um, yeah. So yeah, I miss busy. The busy who's that busy. The the 19-year-old busy. Yeah, I think she was 19 when she took that photo. Yeah. Anyhow, anywho, what can you do? You know, there are a lot of beautiful fish in the sea. You know, it would be nice to marry busy and settle down and become professor of Jewish studies at University of Cambridge. Because that's what I would have done if I married her. Yeah, I mean, you know, I would probably have led the aristocratic lifestyle that would have been expected of me. But yeah, oh well, what can you do? Yeah, but yeah, lucky for you, I'm running for U.S. Congress in Virginia's 8th District because I didn't marry busy, right? So her loss is your fortune. Her loss is your fortune. You know, she kind of looks like Busy. Kind of looks like Claire Paoletta. I mean, you probably don't know Claire Paoletta unless you're in Falls Church and you know her family and go to her church. But yes, I think she does. I mean, I don't know. I should ask somebody from the CNL program. Don't you think Busy kind of looks like Claire? I would like to get like, maybe I could do a straw poll of 25 people to just like a simple yes or no. So it'll be at the nominal level of quantitative study, yes or no. But yeah, I'm wondering, if I'll get more yes or no. Yeah. But anyhow, well, thanks so much for watching this show and sharing my life together. I try to make this show into a family show in the sense that I want to share my life with you, so you know who I am, you know my experiences, so you're kind of like my family. If I become your representative, I don't want to just be like your business representative. I want to be like your extension of your family unit. I represent you because I care about you like family. So I want you to get to know me. And so I share stuff like this, from my life. It's the kind of things that you share with your family, right? Right? You share like things like this, with your family and your friends. So that's what I do with you. So you're lucky because you're part of my life now. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I'm glad you got to see Busy, how beautiful she is. She's probably still very beautiful, but as I said, I have this, and she's married, obviously, so it's not like she's off limits. Um, yeah. So but yeah. Um, so I like beautiful women. I mean, God created beauty, and I think, in my opinion, the greatest beauty that God created are the women. You know, I haven't seen anything in the world that's as beautiful as women. And I've seen everything. I've seen the pyramids. I've seen you know, um, all the wonders. I've been to so many places. Even now, I think the most beautiful thing that God created is a woman, like Eve. Yeah, I don't think any wonder like comes close. And so I think that God is a very fair God because, God gives one woman for one man to marry in the sacrament of holy matrimony. And it's a common grace, as theologians say. It's a grace that's extended to everybody in the world. Um, and that's why God is so good. God has given the most beautiful thing, that is a woman, and then God has made it that one man can marry one woman that he loves, and then he can live with the rest of her life, share the life together. That is a common blessing of God. A common grace, blessing of God. Yeah, God gives you all these good things. You just mess it up. So that's the tragedy of human experiences. Human beings mess up the happiness that God hands you. Uh, because obviously you married your wife because you loved her, then you messed it up. Both you and your husband, the wife and the husband, they messed it up. So human beings mess up things that are beautiful, which is sad, because if humans work at it, they could maintain the beauty. My mom and dad, I see that they love each other. My dad still writes poetry for my mom, love poems, and there's a there's a beauty there, um, and I'm sure you known couples like that too. They're everywhere. It's up to you to secure your happiness. It's up to you to make sure that you continue in your happiness. If you throw away your happiness, only person you have to blame is yourself. So yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah. But I'm not gonna go after a married woman who's spoken for. So yeah. So I guess what can you do? So I hope Busy's happy. I'm sure all of her children are beautiful. Um, Although Mary's kind of chubby, so if her brother has like chubby genes, it could also be that like Busy's children could be chubby theoretically. Like her father, her mother, they're both like thin, very beautiful people. You should see them; they look like models, and they're taller than Busy. I'm like, geez, these are like all tall giants. They're like all like 6'4", or I think Busy's like 6'1" or 6 foot, maybe 6 foot. And her father and mother are like 6'2", 6'3", maybe 6'4". Yeah, I'm like 5'9", so yeah. Um, yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm just thinking about Busy and the memory lane. You know, memories. Nice to have a lot of good memories. Um, but anyway, yeah. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow, and I will bring you more information that can help you survive COVID-19 and everything else that's happening. There's a lot happening around COVID-19. You know what I mean? And this is going to be our reality for the foreseeable future. World Health Organization theorizes that it's going to be forever, and they're probably right. HIV has been here like for a long time, decades. So has hepatitis C virus for decades. So we have to expect this to be here 365 days a year for a long time as well. I think we can expect that. But anyhow, I created this show to help you survive. So you're very fortunate. So tell all your friends and relatives to tune in, watch this show. You don't want to miss important information that can help you. And you don't want to miss being part of my happy family of Heerak Christian Kim. So yeah, you're lucky I'm here, Virginia's 8th District, running to represent you in U.S. Congress. I know you're lucky as a clam, happy as a clam. So yeah, so I would look forward to talking with you tomorrow, and I'll bring some more exciting stuff for you that can help you. So tune in tomorrow, and I hope that you will be well and that your children will be well too. Bye. See you tomorrow.